Well, hello there, buddy. What you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
Huh. That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front, and let me tell you...
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock and... Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
Oh, let me guess. You're a sleeper agent planted deep within a Far Eastern drugs cartel, but a shaman broke your illusion and now you're on the run. Or you double parked on Pike Street and a gang of antsy farmers threatened you with healthy, nutritious produce.
What? No, nothing like that.
Just give me the facts, Miss,
Verona. It's just, I'm going through my purse and I find a goddamn death threat in this
Now that is interesting.
That's why they sent me to you. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. They were there last night, and honest.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out. Now this was familiar. Not the best conversationalist.
Hello there, I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
Nice choice of font and lay.
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed, just to make it clear there'll be no... And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum. Ha!
Good quality paper.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the rebar killer.
No, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, loquacious letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too. That's quite a perfume you have there.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through...
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar?
How dare you? I
gotta blow the dust off the rebar message
The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona? The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her.
Well, look who crawled out of their pit.
It was a mite overzealous.
Of course you did.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course. I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests, and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference.
I didn't see the point in confusing. I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
Any news, Detective?
The law takes it. Until later. How's it? I'm a little...
A sip.
tangy. Stay sick.
Sif.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me.
Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files.
So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb?
Looking to heat up an old cold one. No one...
Why, Detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly.
Oh, you know I always try to be gentle.
You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure, there are news clippings, side notes, dockets, and warrants, all marked for your man. All in 1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
What have you got on the killer?
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a series of mob hits in early 1925. A clear out of local person, same MO every time. A 5-week sensation of slaughter. No one ever found the heads. Huh.
Any word on DB?
The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified. Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the car. The briefcase contained technology vital to the... At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing...
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course.
Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
If only they knew. Anything that screams bean...
It's been quiet on that front, too.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. Got anything new on the ghost?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running a Apparently, it's a prelude to the Second Canadian Invasion. He claims the first...
I guess he got something right. I should get to it.
You know where I am, Detective, if you...
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else. I'm looking at... From the letter, I deduce you were in...
Well, I did say I was... Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself...
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh, God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
I need you here, Miss Verona. You never know when a killer might strike, and here you are surrounded by professionals. Professional officers of the law, I mean, not professional killers. Though, of course, they are professionally trained to kill. And sometimes, yes, they do kill. Oh, never mind.
Well, all right, fine.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which... he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of...
Why, Detective? Let me think. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails. But I think we were gonna try. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even...
I'm leaving you now. Make sure not... I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home. Verona said she'd been to the Glacier, so I figured I'd best follow her. I went down to the
it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I...
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
Your evidence? 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your bean Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll step your lips shut.
I was wondering, you ever hear of the Rebar Killer? A case...
Long before my time.
The news hounds called him the Rebar Killer because, well, he killed people using rebar.
Oh, shit, yeah. I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
The Macomb killing last week. Same M.O., boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the Sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because we didn't catch him last time around. He cut his way through the court. We lost too many kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep with him, so go tell him.
I'll tell Campbell.
Yeah, this turns out to be something I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. I better go.
Yeah, you...
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with...
Hey there, Guru.
The sirens are wait. I'm all.
I have a case to...
You can.
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
Not a social call, Silky. You had someone here last night. Dangerous. Keeping tabs on a girl.
Fabian, I'd be disappointed if I didn't have a dangerous person in my bar. Why, I can count 2 right here, right now. Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
I think there may be a hunter.
This girl Kindred?
No, but...
Then I don't see the problem.
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Is the girl here? Name of Verona.
Fair Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later.
Verona said she'd been to the glacier, so I figured I'd... Beer was cheap at the hole in the wall.
spot.
A few Union Johnnies having a cold one, maybe. Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. There was this one guy hanging. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. The boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful. Good view of where Verona was sitting from here. So, tell me, Pockets, you see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, Detective.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, Detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears.
Oh, must you only focus on my flaws?
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful. And the
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
That whiff of fresh concrete.
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch of
steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site. Which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Weston reconstruction site. Not too far and inhabited by Anarch. Thanks, Pockets.
I'd say don't get into any...
I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war. Seemed the patrons here were on the losing side. I wouldn't want to have to clean this place. Blip, bloopy, bloop, blop. Never did get it. I did once win $100 from a one-armed man. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears. The piano was more out of tune than Herbert Hoover, and probably as old. The hole in the wall needed a few dark corners. Younger kindred did like spaces to brood. Verona said she'd been to the Glade. Verona remembered the Macon bar, and I was sure they would remember her. I headed down to the old Western record. There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about. The place reeked, and it reeked of goo. So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up. I didn't think that would help. I thought about it, but it seemed like a really bad move. I headed down to... People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry just in the...
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, Detective.
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful. Any pictures you...
What are you suggesting?
Well, I don't know.
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button. It does still seem to be a touch.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow... How about email?
You are not very confident on accessing my email box. It is the picture most like an envelope, just to the left of the little...
Just tell me, please.
When you finally get there, one message in all capital letters for a special purchase to improve the life of a male.
Ooh, a natty coat?
Something like that. Once you have fumbled your ways through the menus, there is one smez that has failed to send. It's a...
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my owner is slightly less tech-savvy than you.
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred. Anyone left,
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady...
What sort of good time? Go ahead.
Open the bag. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure Do you understand me, David? And how to leak this...
Guess David.
Detective, I feel...
What's up?
Oh, hold me, Detective.
Oh, dead. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on. Verona, remember.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this. I swear, one...
Good evening to you, Patrick.
Uh-oh.
No. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of...
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
Did you notice if she had a purse with her?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job?
No. You have your duties to it.
Huh.
Verona.
A little help, whatever you can spare.
You have bills to pay, kids to look after. Let it all go.
The Glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s. In the Glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. The great and the good of old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took her.
Do you?
Seattle PD, and yes.
Do go ahead, sir.
the faster I can
I don't know much about birds of prey, but...
Ah, yes. That the language she used was not appropriate for our staff. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact...
Did you hear what they were talking?
It is not my... That said...
Ouch.
No more than...
I'm...
Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas.
The spirit of goodwill and charity, as evidenced by the richest of Seattle. Everything looks festive, but all just for show.
I never did like this place. Felt like a tomb, and not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way. More in a morgue slab kind of way.
What do you want? Ah,
We never
you're right. He's out.
Benny said to speak directly to the prince.
And telling me is just as good as telling him, so speak your piece or get out of my office.
The Rebar Killer is...
The Rebar Killer. Nice name. And with a...
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. The hunter is back in town. We need every...
Rebar Killer, pair of St. James's swords.
Don't ignore this, Miss Choi. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me. Close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important, he knows where to find you.
Well, I'll come back later.
I'm sure you will.
I went down to the Dutch...
open your...
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
The girl here, I have seen. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Huh.
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me.
Well now, that is... a poem?
I had a question to ask.
I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop. Racing Verona about it directly was less likely to get results.
Shouldn't have walked.
They said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes...
Yeah, I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s.
Too predictable. Not enough... This little guy reminded me that I'd met a lot of... I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive.
I remember when these were all the rage. Then when they were junk. Then when they were all the rage.
I mourn the old clackety-clack. Computers are all very well. But since they were invented, there's been a lot...
I always wanted to be that guy. You know, the one who wore a wire and brought down the criminal mastermind.
Nico...
Friend Fabian, just ring.
I'm looking for a memory.
Everyone here trades memories for dollars, you know.
It was sold by a young woman in trouble, even if she didn't know it at the time. I have a picture, actually. Recognize her?
Ah, yes, that one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
I have a ticket.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One more.
Progress.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it.
Yeah, what?
I hope in some way the item brings you joy.
Did she say why?
Oh, you learn not. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads. And to be honest...
How's business?
The fest. Rain, this year.
I'm off. Keep...
If I...
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out.
What do you want now?
I'm hot on... Well, they remember you at the Glacier Hotel.
I think they watered down their drink.
Well, that may be, but like I said, they remember you. And because they remember you, they won't be letting you back in. I'd avoid the place for a while, maybe change your makeup, your name, or move to a new city. Gossip is a terrible thing. The Dutchman didn't strike me as your kind of place, but I was...
Wow, we made it to the Dutchman? We never go there. Way too sketchy for me and the girls. All that leather.
Much to my shame, I do know. I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine. Nothing. And that's not my locket. That's the truth.
It's my job to have suspicions.
It doesn't matter. Just keep your nose out of it.
Something told me she wasn't going to be so... Forget.
Any news, Detective?
The law takes its sweet time. I found this lock...
Oh,
I'm trying to catch a killer here. Bear it in mind and throw me a bone.
So do you think the threat is real?
I have nothing that'd stick in a court of law, but I do think we're dealing with a killer.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you. The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna. Check the photo inside. That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that. This'll get complicated. A visit to the atrium and its mistress takes my comfort thoroughly out of its zone. I'm told she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I don't even own a jib. I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona. As so often happens. The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril. Hopefully I can make it to the atrium before it. As soon... to get in here? Official
private party. No accept.
Who's on the list?
If you need to ask that.
Fair enough. I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
You know what?
That's good to hear, sir, but I'm sorry, sir. I have made a mistake.
I don't suppose you...
Lovely to see you.
Same old, same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir, but it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
appreciate you too.
You're welcome. But, small things, sir. I've just...
Oh.
Lovely to see you.
Same.
So, I'd like you to...
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh, right.
Uh-oh. The artist in residence was in residence, and she never liked me being anywhere near residence.
Detective, it is
Do you know Ravenna? I think she...
I have so many followers.
I just want to find
If I knew such a girl...
Can I go look for...
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you walk.
There is a killer on... I want to make sure. Her sister, her twin, she's worried.
A twin?
I guess I could introduce you. You know.
Oh, very well. Do not upset me.
Oh, I never aim.
No, you never do.
This? Broken glass, not yet cleaned up by Atrium's efficient staff. Recent. And I smelled something here. Fear. Fresh, sweaty, mortal fear. Ravenna, maybe I should get on the trail. Too late. And another metal cross. Color me unsurprised. I figured I needed my strength for other things. I take it you're Ravenna, Miss Verona's sister.
So it seems, don't it, Detective? Same bone structure? That would be easier to tell if I still had a head.
Just so you know, I've imagined you with a head, because it makes conversing a lot easier. Let's see now. You're still warm.
Yeah, you must have missed me only by a moment or two.
This guy is quiet, strong.
Isn't he, though?
And he doesn't stay for the torturing and the screaming. He's in and out, set dressing the space.
It's real theatrical, ain't it? But next time...
Any other marks?
From the neck down, nothing crying out for attention, saving the hole in my chest. The head you gotta take on faith. But no, the most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out.
It does look like it, from my blood. Such a shame.
Used to think I was hot, but now, cooling rapidly. Sure, Detective. Death for a kid.
Now, that's something. And why did
Look at me, Detective. I'm mortal, but I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's mean Pandora, mortals who are tied to vampires, a message from a hunter.
Maybe so. But and how is he here now, 100 years?
I don't know.
Well, I'll try, although...
Shit happens to...
Please do, Detective. My sister will be happy, at least. Detective, are you quite well?
Sorry, Miss Emerson. I lost my...
Let me give you some advice, Fletch. There are 2 princes in this city, and you will give them both deference. For your sire's sake, and to ensure your own survival. Do you understand me?
Oh, I get it, your princeship.
Sometimes I said my sister would be happy.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely...
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not on an official investigation. A broken vase, a stolen innocence.
You wanted to talk...
Oh, dear Detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it happens, but please, after all, this is... Oh, and sister, I haven't forgotten. Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have egos to massage, including my own.
So, you two are sisters, but very different sisters.
Sisters in blood, Detective. Not sisters in mortal terms.
Honestly, he probably has, but I forget.
You are on thin ice, Malkavian.
Might I ask how you became prince? Or should I say, one of 2 princes?
You can ask. It is a simple matter. The attack on our... Lou and I thought it best to combine our talents. I am never certain whether you're being sarcastic or direct.
Oh, direct. Definitely direct.
Lou Graham is adroit in certain spheres. I'd like to think my influence is in others. We complement each other well. Our partnership has seen this city successful through 30 years and more. Gideon has his uses.
Well, I'm an adept juggler. Whether balls or important clues or, you know, facts.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you.
So, might I ask about the Carstairs matter, Miss...
A joint enterprise, which my sister and I are considering. It is always wise to plan...
Well, I suppose in your case, the very...
Indeed.
What are we celebrating?
Really, I am starting to wonder what... It is New Year, and a gathering at the...
Of course. Surprised you...
We like to keep up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have had enough of... I wish a good evening to you, Detective. If, of course, you survive it.
I needed to catch up with everyone before I faced the music. Evening. You're Isaac.
Oh, am I in your place? My apologies.
No, not at all. It was you I wanted to...
Why?
It seems both are princes.
Yes, some believe it impossible for 2 kin. It is assumed they will destroy each other in a bid to claim full. They have not had a serious disagreements. Rosalind thought it crass. They benefit each other in ways without both of them. Some find Rosalind cold and distant. Not everyone enjoys being this. Yes. No.
Might I ask what brings you here?
The princes asked me to come. I'm their secret. Kindred of my clan are not well suited to such events, but I will...
I get it.
Indeed.
Would you be open to a sit-down some other time so I can...
I'd like to learn. Is it?
I don't think we've ever met.
I know who you are. The detective. Malkavian bloodlines sired by Gideon Hall. They call you only Fabian, but you're...
Whoa there! Let a man keep a little of his mystique.
Very well.
It is a pleasure to... I must fraternize with...
Let me know if there's any...
Well, well. If it isn't our very own...
Hello there, miss.
Hope you haven't eaten.
I hear it's mighty
almost unheard of. Power sharing isn't some speculate.
A blood bug.
Oh, ask them.
The sisters.
Oh, don't they? It makes the... It's a good look.
How's business?
You know, Rosalind and we have a few You must know it, detective. You lived here before. I admire someone who... I'm sure Hector will fill you in. Just so...
This is...
Our royals, of course, some their use. Oh, what?
I'll leave you to it.
Have a drink, detective.
Sheriff, good to see you. Enjoying the party?
Yeah, having a whale of a time. You just missed me doing the Charleston. Listen up. Court soirees ain't about cake and cookies. But you and me, so.
Anything I should know?
Yeah, now don't go... But doesn't it... Who? Ah, come on. What am I gonna do? Counting up? Hey, bloodsuckers, and it's a family business. Fletcher runs the boot. Rosalind's the schemer. And you? You just...
Fletcher spoke about the grape.
Before it wanted to break Lou and Rob burned out the... I would not raise it.
See you around.
Eyes open.
Good. We've not...
Oh, please do. Fabian, right? You sent Gideon the puzzle? You are just as I imagined.